dear brothers and sisters of the human family. Today we are talking about something ancient, powerful, and sacred: water. Water is not just a chemical formula. It is the memory of life, love and motion, and the breath of our earth. It carries the dreams of the mountains and the songs of the forests. Where water flows, life flourishes. Where it is polluted or forgotten, life withers away. And yet today, more than 1 billion people have no access to clean water. Every day, children die because their water is contaminated. But it doesn't have to be this way. Because you can be part of the healing. How can we protect water, and even earn money doing so? Let's honor water. Water is a living being. It listens. It remembers. It responds to music, prayers, and light. When we treat it with respect, it comes back to life. Revitalized water heals, not just the body, but the earth and nature. Below are simple, effective ways to collect, protect, and bring more life to water. Collect water. Even in dry regions, water can be extracted from the air. Fog collectors make it possible to obtain clean drinking water from the air. Rainwater tanks and retention basins collect valuable rainwater. We should treat this precious, sacred resource with care. A dripping tap wastes a lot of water. Shower instead of bathing. Use rainwater for gardens and toilets. Mulch the soil in your garden and water only early in the morning or late in the evening. A simple drip irrigation system saves up to 80% water. Purify water. Clean water can be produced without chemicals or electricity, e.g., through sunlight, solar disinfection. UST 6 hours in the sun, the water in a clear bottle is purified to such an extent that it is drinkable. Ceramic or sand filters can also purify water well. Even simple charcoal or clay filters help to remove impurities. A reverse osmosis system removes all impurities and can even turn salt water into drinking water. A business model could be to sell purified water or filters, or provide maintenance services. Compost toilets and urine as fertilizer. Toilets often waste huge amounts of water, but urine is a very valuable fertilizer. If we dilute it in a ratio of 1:5, we get gold for the soil, provided we eat a healthy diet. This increases the fertility of gardens and fields. Revitalizing water. Revitalized water can be produced by transferring information from good water, e.g., grander water. Or it can be produced by crystals, sacred symbols such as the flower of life, or prayer. Water vortex devices based on Victor Schauberger's designs also improve water quality. These can of course be sold, or we can show others how to build filters, vortex devices, or compost toilets, e.g. in workshops. Together, we can also build water retention basins, purify the water, and sell it at fair prices. Water is more than just survival. It is sacred. Water listens. If you speak kind words to water, it becomes more beautiful. This is not fantasy. It has been proven under a microscope. Words like love form crystals. Words like hate cause chaos. This was proven by the Japanese scientist Masaru Emoto. You can also bless it before you drink it. It becomes what we give it. There is also light water. Water that is charged with the entire spectrum of life energy. The water becomes medicine for body, mind, and soul. Water is memory and hope. What if we could even create oases from dry, dead earth in harmony with natural cycles? Engineer Majid Abdelaziz is doing just that with his desert greening project. He has shown how, through sphere harmony, subtle impulses, and geomantic knowledge, rain falls again in places where not a drop has fallen for decades. This technology works in resonance with nature. It reminds the sky of balance, and the soil begins to open up, breathe, and live. Water loves harmony. Water reacts to order, to vibration, to what we often cannot see, but can feel. It remembers what is whole and forgets what is destroyed. Here we recognize the sacredness of water. Water with good information overwrites bad information, but not vice versa. In the film Water is Love, we see that when people approach water with respect, when they combine ancient wisdom with modern technology, water can flow again. Cool again. Bring life again. In India, in Portugal, in Kenya, new sources are emerging everywhere. Not only in the earth, but also in the hearts of people. Because water loves community. Decentralized projects, small gardens collected dew. Restored water cycles not only cool the climate, they also heal our souls and nature blossoms. A flowering meadow breathes water, stores it, and returns it to the cycle. A shrub or tree does this many times over. Unlike lawns, which remain thirsty, silent, and bare, meadows are living sponges of life. Where water does not run off immediately, where it can collect, rest, and seep in, new life emerges. What was once dusty and dead begins to bloom. This creates a microclimate, and what was once bare becomes green, as you can see in the projects. Drought turns into meadow, because water that stays nourishes. Water is like a loving friend. If you give it space, it brings you fruit, shade, cooling, and peace. Water is also energy, in its finest form. It listens. It stores. It transforms. The Japanese researcher Masaru Emoto showed us. Water labeled with love forms beautiful crystals under the microscope. Water labeled with hate appears chaotic and fragmented. Our words, our thoughts, they shape the water within us and around us. After all, we ourselves are made up of over 70% of this mysterious substance. What we say to water, we also say to our own bodies. How you can bless and heal water. Talk to the water. Say, thank you. You are life. Let it listen to music. Soft sounds, nature sounds, or mantras. Place a crystal in it, such as rock crystal, amethyst, or shungite. Place it on a symbol, e.g., the flower of life. Swirl it with a swirler, e.g., based on the principle of Victor Schauberger. Place it next to another, water that has already been informed, e.g., grander water. All of this works, not through chemistry, but through resonance, order, and love, because water is the largest memory field on our planet. What does that mean for all of us? It means that we are not powerless. We can bring water back to life. We can heal soils, create microclimates, grow good food through small, simple actions. A drop of mindful handling, a glass of blessed water, a filled rainwater tank, a kind word to the water, a meadow instead of a lawn, and suddenly healing happens, not just in the earth, but also within us. Water carries the song of life, and you are part of it. When you drink water tomorrow, pause for a moment. Look at it, talk to it, and it will recognize you, and heal you, and remind you. Water is love in liquid form. Let it flow.